your convenience. Learning right starts with us at Ashem Academy. We are a learning institute in partnership with professional industry bodies like Microsoft, PECB, Pearsonville, and PSI, delivering quality training, ensuring your certification path in respective industries. Ashem Academy has training specialists with extensive consulting experience as well as the expertise to address your specific needs and preferences. Our goal is to deliver training that maximizes return on people and infrastructure investments. We define success as having the right resources to skill you up to help you meet your desired goals. Our job at Ashem Academy is to empower you to be successful at every stage of the learning journey, from training to certification to establishing professional credibility. As a certified learning partner and authorized testing center, our facility has proven to be one of the best in the country as we get to reach the needs of all ages, young, middle-aged, and those in the advancing years, making learning simple and affordable. We care about your skill development, and without breaking the bank, we present you with great opportunities to showcase your competency and expertise in your area of specialty, aiding career advancement or personal goals tracking. Let's help you bridge that learning gap. All you have to do is take the next step to enroll in our courses today with prices that are easy on your wallets. Request access to our training calendar by emailing training@ashem.com, and you can also get the most of your learning investments by checking out our promotional offers here. offers.ashem.com/ms learning. You can call 0704-636-7151 or call 0704-576-9927. You can visit our head office at number 9 Ipikule Street off Abad Macaulay Way, Yaba, Lagos State.
Hello, I'm David Okeode, principal instructor at Cavis Cloud, 4 times Microsoft MVP, and author of multiple books on cloud security. I would like to speak with you about our courses at Cavis Cloud. First, we are cloud security focused. We maintain an unbiased stance towards vendors, and we cut through all the typical marketing jargon in many trainings out there. We help you to understand things as they really are. The second thing that's unique about our courses is that we are multi-cloud focused. Our multi-cloud security courses covers the top 3 public cloud platforms out there: AWS, Azure, and GCP. Our instructors are not just trainers, they are seasoned professionals with real-world experience. The third reason is that our training modules are designed to provide practical hands-on experience. Our courses are packed full of hands-on labs that you find engaging and interesting. And finally, our prices are the best out there. I encourage you to check out our upcoming courses on our website and also testimonials from our students. See you soon at www.caviscloud.com.
ọmọ ọba ni kò ṣẹrú. ó wá sáyé ọmọ ọba ni kò ṣẹrú. ó wá sáyé kò ṣẹwọ́n.
ó yá akéde mo fẹ́ délé bàbá tó bí lọ́mọ.
ọmọ ọba ni kò
bàbá
ṣẹrú.
àgbà ògbànigbà ní ojú ọ̀nà ó ṣe gbá. òsán-gìrì lágìrì ọ̀làgìrì làkà. àtọ́fọ́ arẹ́rẹ́ o. bàbá mi ò wọ kẹfẹ́rẹ́ jìjọ. jagunmọ́ lòdì ọ̀rọ̀ apáládìjọ́ tọ̀hún tọ̀hún.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are listening or you're looking at this recording. This is the Grassroots program a movement where we showcase people with talent, we connect them with mentors, and we tap from their information in order to build certain area of our career. And today is going to be exciting because we have a very promising young man that is going to be with us and going to tell us his story. Now, let's quickly look at grassroots um, MCT Tech grassroots movement. And before we start, we'd like to say thank you to Microsoft, which was the initial supporter that helped us initial time when we started this program. And the more reason why we do this is to be able to bring people's story, especially when it comes to IT program, IT career. How do you get into IT? What are steps? And we not just tell, we try to showcase people that have a way by which they tell their story, and that kind of story can help them to develop others in order to go into IT. We say thank you to Microsoft. Not only Microsoft, we also want to support, thanks all our supporters over the years. We want to thank for Larry Ayodeji, now an MVP, Collins in Abuja, Olana, the that manager at rugby. We have Kofi in UK. We also want to thank people like David Okede, who is part of the producer of this event, and also want to thank Abubakar Babatunde, which is currently in Saudi Arabia. I want to say thank you, special thanks to all of you. Over the years, you have made this a movement that has never stopped. Say thank you. We don't want to also thank um, two different musical outfit that have allowed us to use their soundtrack to be able to run our program. One of the thanks Fancy Music, who has allowed us to overlay our programs on his music, and also want to thank Olomi Music, who also help us over there. Which is special thank you for allowing to use your music for our event. Now, the question is, is this all about? Why do we do this every month? This is a monthly event, especially for the past few months. We have been on a break and we are back now. And we're going to start showcasing people, especially from the young, aspiring IT career expert, people that have seen IT as a way to build their career irrespective of their age. We're also going to bring people that are above certain age that are also in IT. How do they get there? What are the challenges they face? And the essence of this movement is to connect experts with mentees and also to hear from that storyline and use this as an advice. And also, we also want to focus on the cloud first view, starting with Microsoft and also looking at digital transformation, which is bringing in a new tide to the whole sequence of AI solution and that talk of AI itself. And now, um, introducing the group that started this is called MCT Tech User Group, and there are over 15 user group, and their primary focus on most Microsoft product from Azure to M365 to Dynamics 365 to data platform now and AI with development programs and also security. And the major goal is to bring tech uh, aspiring personnel or people, whether male or female, to come into IT to learn from those that have encountered issue, learn from those that have faced difficulties in going to this career, and what are ways they did in order to achieve this career path. And I want to join us next month because we are bringing someone so exciting. He's going to tell us his story as he rose from zero to a C level. Please watch out for the next month edition. And what do we have today? I'm the host. My name is Oluwaseyi Oluwamiju. I'm a consultant at Covenant Technology. I'm also one of Microsoft MVP, and also I lead the community of MCT right here and it extends to West Africa. And I'm independent consultant that I've involved, especially when it comes to digital transformation, and highly championing the fact that several things can be done home here And across Africa, especially West Africa, I have been building capacity in terms of community training in order to empower people. And my special area is AI. And I started off with M365. Now I'm seated with AI and also on the cloud itself to be able to build cloud facility and also onboard people. I have championed several mentorship programs, encouraging youth, dynamic people to be able to get into IT from my local grassroots community, even to the entire West Africa. Now, let's meet our guest. Who is our guest? Now, the guest here today happened to be a young aspiring IT guy that started way back. And I met the last time we met was at Unilag. He was still in secondary school at that time, and he has this drive about IT. He started building his capacity and also his career path towards that. Who am I referring to? I'm referring to Afokalam Ikechukwu John. And this is just a brief story of I actually told the mom to write something about him so that I can read it out. I'll read it out to know the kind of person. Um, John or Ikechukwu, at a tender age, had this very drive for IT. And one thing the mother told me when he was writing this story was that um, Ikechukwu got a tablet as early as he was growing. I think it's during COVID-19. And that was what spanned this IT drive for him. And it's discovered that tech is a world that he needs to go. And to shock you now, is actually studying computer science at Mark Pearson University in Nigeria here, showing that Ikechukwu John, that I met some years back, is now undergraduate running for a computer science course as his career path. Ikechukwu, sorry, he said his camera is bad, but we can hear his voice. Ikechukwu, how are you? Good evening. How do you do?
Yes, sir. I'm feeling great.
So I was just feeding out your story to people, although you cannot come on camera for now. When the camera is up, you let us know. Um,
No problem.
as I said, you can also can you just introduce yourself? Maybe I didn't do a good job for you, but just introduce yourself.
No, you did. Well, my name is Afoka Mikechukwu, everyone. And I'm computer science student. I'm at Fasi University, Nigeria. Most of you might have not heard of the university, but it's at Ogun State, it's a private university.
Okay.
So I developed a passion for IT at a very young age. That was during the COVID-19 period when we were all on lockdown, like no movement and stuff like that. Then started online classes. So first of all, I was using my mom's phone, but I could not be using it because she as well will also need to use her phone for some things. So the idea was now that they had to get me a tablet. So my IT journey started from using the tablet at a very young age, and since then I've been building my skills through some training projects and leadership roles in both media and technology. And yes, that's how it has been for quite some time right now.
Now, one shocking thing you mentioned from when you're introducing yourself is that you are now an undergraduate taking up the mantle of computer science. That means the drive that I saw you some years back has matured to a point that you are now aspiring to be a computer science. I say kudos to that.
Thank
Well,
you very
the way
much.
the program runs is I'm going to ask you some questions so that people can learn from you. And for viewer out there, um, the questions are actually targeted to bring something out from Ikechukwu to tell us about himself, what he knows, and the rest. So, well, we also feel that sometimes we need to connect. For viewers that are out there, what we try to do is to get questions from you, especially if you are new to IT. Like Ikechukwu was telling his story, it was during COVID-19 that he got a tablet from the mom, and that spanned up his desire for IT. And today, he is already a computer science undergraduate. And probably you're also thinking of this career path and you need guidance. Please be free to set up. And Ikechu, somebody sent something from the YouTube. He said, "Well done, boy." That means people are applauding you. Thank you, Olubukola, for that comment. So we go straight to the question, Ikechu. The first question we ask you to tell us about your story is, although you have given us a background, but can you just tell us more, if there is, what inspire you into IT? And then your mommy gave you a tablet. What other things make you to say, this is the path I want to be, even at a very young age? What inspired you?
Okay. Okay, so my inspiration was that, yes, I've mentioned about the Amazon tablets during COVID-19 period. So what inspired me after I got the tablets, IT is tech is a very vast world. There are so many places you can go to. We have cyber security, we have data analyst, web developer. There are so many areas. So what actually inspired me to go into IT was that after I got the tablet, I started making discoveries. I started going online.
Hmm.
Also
You
during that
you
COVID
made
19
you
period,
made discovery. I'm just
yes,
trying to reiterate what you said. You made discovery. Great. Okay, go ahead.
yes. So during that time, I made this. After I get tablets, I went online, made discoveries, and also during that COVID 19 period, after classes, I was thinking of what can I do, like what can I do for that period, like to learn something that will like enable me. So my mom helped me speak to one of our cousins. So he told me that I should take a lesson. He introduced me to an app called Solo Learn. So that was where I started. That was where I learned HTML very well. That was where I started learning. That is where my IT experience started. I learned HTML from that application, and it's quite nice. If you finish it, they give certification. So that was where I learned solo. That's where I learned HTML from, and from there has like it helped me, and my passion for technology kept growing and growing. I did not just stop there. I kept making more discoveries and trying as much as possible to get experience. So, and also another thing I have to mention is that also movies as well, because of it got to a point that all these movies that I normally watch, I saw how all these guys will just be on their system, they'll be hacking and stuff like that. So I was like, this is actually nice, and I want to be someone that will want to do those stuff, because it's actually interesting when you're watching movie and you just see them like they're on their PC. This one is like trying to hack into so and so and all those stuff. So that was movies as well inspired me to get
Mm.
get into the tech world and to get into the IT world. Yeah.
So that's a great twist to it. One, what I could get was that two things. You were prepared to make discovery, so you were not afraid to look at what is integral of IT. And the discovery also championed the fact that you knew now there are different aspects of IT. There is security, there is programming, and you reach out for mentorship, and that's where your mom came in. You was
Yes.
mentored by your mom, and that's why your mom was kudos to her on this side, and she was able to guide you, and that also brought about you first learning how to write program. And that is a very great
Yes.
story. And that's good. Maybe you are out there, maybe your mom has not mentored you, or you don't have uncles like Ikechukwu, but you want to go into computing, want to go into IT as a call now. The call here is that IT is like a moving wave, especially with AI. And I keep telling people AI is not taking your job, but AI can only take your job if you are not ready to rethink, upskill, and relearn. As long as you are rethinking, you are relearning, then your IT is intact and that career is a smooth sail to a better life. Thank you, Kechuku. And another thing I you mentioned was that, and that's an object for discussion. You said you also like watching movies, and in those days that you're watching movie, one exciting area you saw in all the films you were watching was, I don't know if anybody out there also have the same impression like Kechuku. He saw people trying to hack into system, and that drives you to security. What are they? The curiosity came in. What are these guys doing? It is a movie, but it was translated to an inspiration, and that inspiration translated to you now studying computer science. That's great to know. And another thing I want to ask you, the next question I want to ask you is that um, at a tender age, you had this desire, and you were trying to move with this space to get into IT, to be able to understand what it takes to be an IT expert. Did you have any challenge anyway? And what are the challenge you face at this age? Were you able to do it? What did you do that makes you successful?
Oh yes, definitely there were challenges. It was not easy at
Okay.
all. So
Okay.
after getting the tablet, after getting inspiration, yes, obviously there was I obviously know that yes, there was going to be challenges. So one of the challenges I had during my time at Upcom was that I had limited access to advanced resources and
Mm,
opportunities at young age. For example now, assuming I started very earlier at a very tender age, I would have it would have been more easier and it would have been more better for me. And if I also
mm,
had access to internet very much, but it was
mm,
and access to different to resources out there that I could have used at that time, I'm sure that by now I would have been somewhere much better. So
mm,
the opportunities was not much at that at that particular period of time. And this one I must mention it, like I must just say it because of it has been like is something that I keep saying everywhere I'm going to. So this challenge is that I never had a mentor when I started.
mm,
Like I never had a mentor. Nobody was there to mentor me at all. Nobody was there to come around and say, "Hey, learn how. This is how you do HTML." My parents never enrolled me into any course or whatsoever to go and learn HTML, to go and learn CSS. No, not at all. What I had to do was that when I had access to the internet, I immediately just go to YouTube. And yes, for those of you out there, let me tell you this, YouTube is the best place to learn whatever I want to learn. YouTube is there. Just go there, search for whatsoever you are not understanding. You are going to see a lot of videos. YouTube is very good at teaching because of yes, yeah, even if you have a mentor, your mentor isn't going to teach you everything. You still have to go back and learn, make your research to up your skill and stuff. So the challenge I faced was that many times I had to learn on my own through online tutorials. Like I had
mm,
to learn on my own. Once I have internet, I had to search how to do this in HTML. They'll be coding, I'll also be coding as well. And from that, I also went ahead to get certifications. For example, where I got certification from was Allison. I enrolled with Allison. So I got a certification on HTML and HTML CSS. Then I started one which was on wasn't on cybersecurity, but I didn't finish that due to some reasons. So I went for certifications, HTML and CSS, and yes, I finished them and I got the certificates. So at which when I finished them, I had to tell my parent that, oh mommy, I finished this and I need the certificates in case of future references. So we went through the process and yes, we were able to get the certificate. Another challenge was balancing my academics with my passion for IT. So that was not easy at all. Reading your book and tech, so it was not easy. So during that school time, I have to stop, like I have to stop the tech stuff for the main time, then focus on my academics at that period before I continue. But to God be the glory, through discipline, time management and consistency. Like I did not give up, kept pushing. I was able to excel in both my academic and most importantly my IT world. And yes, it has till now. That's how I've been growing. I've been if they teach if I learn this one today, I go back, I practice. Not that because of tech world is not something that, and literally it's not everything you put in your head. There are some things that you have to pen down. Some things that I have to pen down. So it's not just they teach you this one and you go, you just forget about it. You have to be consistent. You have to be disciplined, and you also have to manage your time as well. Thank you.
Okay, so from what you said, uh, you actually had a mentor. Your mommy was mentor initially to guide you on starting, but you could not get a technical mentor, especially when it
Yes,
comes to working with the technical solution like programming. And
exactly.
one thing you said was that you had a self-built discipline way where you build up your your passion by going to some free tools on YouTube, which also develop you, and also you join some program that you were able to get certification from, and that also is still ongoing. And one thing that you mentioned that I wanted to ask as a follow-up question, that how do you balance your, then you were in secondary school. Obviously, now you are more focused with you're already an undergraduate. But how do you balance going to school, doing your secondary school, and also acquiring skill on the IT area? And what you said was that you were able to discipline yourself, and that's a very good uh, notion and pathway for people out there at your age. Maybe you are still in secondary school and you have passion for IT. I'm advising you don't give up. This is a life story now of Ikechukwu, who was able to pass through this tide. And how did he do it? He was disciplined. And discipline caused that when he needs to read for his exam, he has to pen down some activity on IT for later because he was not there yet. He was able to do a terminal exam, a secondary school exam, and also when he was free, he went back to IT. So it's like having a balance of what you need to do now and what you need to do in future. So IT career cannot be limited because you are in secondary school. It's how you manage, how you discipline yourself that can make you move forward. And that is the story for Mikechukwu. And another thing I want to ask is that now all this challenge you mentioned, can you mention one that you are able to overcome at this time? And you know you have overcome it from what you mentioned. the stability, the main technical mentorship? Which one have you been able to achieve even now that you are an undergraduate?
Well, what I would say I've been able to achieve now that I'm an undergraduate. Okay, so first it was lack of guidance, and that was one of the and mentorship. That was one of the problems. So currently now, I'm learning JavaScript, and yes, it has been very nice. It has been going well, and yes, quite a lot. He has taught us some things, and we go back and we learn it. So I think that is one of the challenges I've been able to overcome. And now I have somebody that is mentoring me and teaching me, oh, this is how you do this is how you do that. And I have mistakes, and when I have mistakes, I go back to him, and yes, he listens to me and guides me. Then another one is um resources. So back then I didn't have internet. Internet was like data was like one of the issues back then. But now that currently that I'm into computer science, God has been faithful and I've been able to have internet access, unlike then. Like I don't have problem with internet, so whatsoever thing I want to do, whatsoever thing I want to still learn, apart from the one my mentor has taught me, I just go online, make my researches, dive more, see how things can be done, practice more, just find lots of ways to like upskill myself, because of cannot just be one side. Tech world is keeps going and going, like new innovations and stuff. So I just, because of internet access, which I didn't have then, which I have now, that was like one of the most challenge that was one of the challenges that I was really happy that I was able to overcome. I had internet. So that was one of the challenges I was able to overcome, and it has been quite easy for me to, yes, it has been quite easy for me to navigate my way because of the
Okay.
explosion of internet.
Okay. Thank you, Kechuku. One, you mentioned two challenges that you solved. One was now, but there's a gray area I want you to show light. Now, how do you meet this mentor that was taking you to Java now? Do you reach out to him? How do you connect to him? How do you get him on board? Some people might want to know. How do you do it?
Yes.
How did you do it, rather?
So so how I did it was that, fine, we were home now for holiday, and
Okay.
I was just thinking now, what next? Okay, you've learned HTML, you've learned CSS, and the roadmap for a front end developer or an upcoming dev is that you have to learn HTML, the structure, then CSS, the styling, then JavaScript, which is what makes the website or web page to come alive. So I was just thinking of holiday. The holiday is long, and I cannot just stay at home doing nothing, wake up, sleep. No, it doesn't make sense. So I was thinking to myself that, okay, what can I, like, how can I make this holiday be productive? So then my mommy chose someone. My mommy asked the person told my mom about this company they call the bulb. So my mom got to have an information about it. Then she told me that she gave me the website. Then I visited their page. Then I saw that, oh yes, they are offering JavaScript. Then I told her that, yeah, let's go for it. And she was like, okay, because of I really need to learn that JavaScript called HTML and CSS. What next? I have to learn JavaScript to be productive. So I just do that, and through that friend, She got the contact. Then we went to the place. Then before they already started though, they already started. So like I came in late. So when we got there, we did everything, made payment, finalized everything. So I started going there almost like we go have lessons three times, two physical and one virtual. So
Mm.
go there on Monday, we learn and stuff like that. That was how I got to know mentor, my mentor actually. So he tell us that he also told us that we should not only depend on what he teaches us in the class, that we should also go back and also practice by ourselves. But that was actually how I got to meet my mentor for this JavaScript class that I'm actually learning. Thank you.
Okay. Now, from your story for people out there, maybe you're a parent and you can see the drive and passion from your kids about IT. Please, there's nothing stopping you to make a room for them. Now, from what Ikechukwu said, the mother is coming back again as one picture that cannot be erased. The mother will have to reach out to probably an institute to enroll him, even when he is on vacation, to be able to continue the journey he started when he was far more younger. And that shows the progression from learning from basic HTML, CSS, he's now going to Java. And his aspiration, as he said, he wants to be a front end developer. That means he wants to be a developer, he wants to be a program that has been his passion all the way, and he's working towards it. He's taking one step after another. Maybe you are out there and you want to get into IT. There's nothing stopping you. You don't rush into it. At a tender age, you can start gradually. If you want to be a security person, then you go one step after another, just as Ikechukwu. Now he's already learning Java. Maybe the next few months we see him, he's already a front end developer while in school. And the only thing it opens him up to is opportunity, like showcasing him now on what he can do and how he can go about his career path. So I have just three more questions for you, Kechuku, before we call it a day. This other question is why do you choose this IT career? Now you have mentioned you want to go into development, and if you rewind the time and do you think you can do something different from where you are today? Why do you
Okay,
choose development? Yeah.
first of all, I'd like to answer the question: did you choose? Why did you choose IT career? Well, okay, I'll say it like this: that fine, yeah, I chose IT because I see technology as the future. I see technology as well. Nowadays, literally, technology is taking over almost everything. You see tech in healthcare, you see tech in entertainment, you see tech in sports. Wherever you go, even as we are speaking, it's technology that we're using. These days, you can't see, you can. It's not like then. Now everything is technology. The phone they are using is technology. So I chose this path because of I saw technology as the future, and I wanted to be part of those people that I wanted to be part of the people shaping that future.
Is my
I wanted to be part of
network.
those.
Yeah.
I wanted to be part of the people shaping that future. That was why I chose this path. And to emphasize more on that, I like. I'm just because of there's this saying that how will I put it now, that if there's a like if there's a problem and you have a solution to it, people you always that would be like your selling point. That's
Mm.
something that yes, that would be like your selling point. So I also enjoy solving problems and creating solutions that will impact people positively. That was another thing that made me choose this career path. For example, now, um, in my field now, I'll say somebody wants to like he needs a place where he's going to like post products so that people can buy, like we upload pictures of products people can buy, like people can visit that place and select what they want to buy. So me there where I come in is that okay, I go to this person, I'll ask him that okay, so what's so and so, how do you want it to be like this and that. Then I just come up with a solution and be like okay, what if I create a web environment where people can just go to, or an application where people can just go to, then they choose whatever they want to do. For example, Jumia and Amazon now, they choose whatever they want to choose, then they just order it and you people bring it to their doorstep. So that's kind of thing. That was why this solution. That is why I chose this IT part, this career. So the second part, which is knowing what you know now, is there anything you would have done differently when first starting out? Yes, yes, and yes. If there is anything I would have loved to do now, like if I could like turn the hands of time, like go back in time, there's anything I would have loved to do now is that I would have loved to start programming earlier. I would have really loved to start programming earlier because I started programming when I left secondary school. After I left secondary school, like there was nothing doing yet. I was waiting for admission to get into the university. That was when I started. That's when I went into programming fully. I already, because I mentioned earlier, I already started during when I had the Amazon tab. So, and because of I was a border and stuff like that, so there was not really much time for this IT stuff. Only when I came back for holiday that I did a little, then go back. But when I left secondary school, that was the time I got fully into this career path. So I would have, if I could turn the hands of time, I would have wished I would have wished I started earlier than now. If I started earlier, who knows? I would have been I would have been somewhere. I would have even been working by now for some companies abroad and stuff like that. Yes, now if I started at a tender age, I would have I would have gone far. I would have gone far. I would have been a guru in this part. And also another reason I would have loved to go back is another reason I would have loved to go back is to find mentors in my field. I feel I would have found mentors in my field earlier. If I could turn the hands of time, I would have found mentors in my field earlier. People that would be like, oh, this person is interested in this. Okay, let me mentor you and stuff like that. So those are the two things that I actually wished I could have got. Like I would, like if I could go back in time, I actually want that. Because of if I started earlier, I'll say it again. If I started earlier, I would have been somewhere far by now. And I've not just been learning JavaScript. And I'm working for a company abroad, making money and stuff like that. So yes, that's it. Thank you.
Ikechukwu, you want to start making money at this age? Wow,
Yes,
great.
now there are people out there that yes, now I know somebody that at this at this stage already is already making money from his work and stuff like that. So yes, now
Yeah,
why not?
yeah.
If there are people,
Why not? If not, that's the question. Why not? If not, however, as you are making the money, don't forget your mom. From your story,
no,
I think
not at all.
she's your the foundation after God that helped you to lay this build landscape for you, especially in your career to become a front end developer. Now, I have two more questions. Now, and one thing I see you keep saying is about mentorship. Mentorship. I think at this stage, I'll just pause before we go. I'll run. We have some mentors, even in the community, people that have been in the event and the rest. Maybe I'll play the video. And if you have your picture, you have your camera, you can snap any of them. They have their LinkedIn provision there. You can as well. For viewers out there, let me just play it. We just go on a short break for this to run.
Moses was a man with consistency to your plan and will. Me want to see you be my beginning. I should be a genesis. Give me revelation to function as people remedy. I want get wisdom, knowledge like Solomon. Solution to what's problem, Baba, please make me the one. Joshua led the Israelite to their promised land. Teach me song that gives faith to make people stand. Teach me how to lean on you like David did. So when I'm in trouble and in struggle, you go be my shield. Christ is the perfect man. I wanna live like. Please make I get better. Legacy
please
to
make
leave
me like
behind.
this. Please make me like this. Lord, please make me like this. Please make me like. Lord, please make me like this. Please make me like this. Lord, please make me like this. Please make me like. Lord, please make me like.
Me want live good and well till my whole days. Me people they feel your anointing when I'm on the stage. I pray for more of you, God, and less of me. Anywhere you want me to go, Baba, carry me. I go be fool if I did look better only me. Minister, good worshiper, that's what I be. To be a good father to my own child, a beautiful, loving husband to my own wife. Make I didn't see your face, I seen clearly to follow you. Moses was a man with consistency to your plan and we.
So Ikechukwu, so a lot of now you also is going to be a mentor. We just get you, especially for people in your age that want to connect with you. We also put you there. If you have a LinkedIn, just send it to me. I can provision that so that people can also read from you and learn. So, as I said, the sky is the limit for anybody at any tender age that want to go to IT. What I've seen from Ikechukwu is his tenacity, his drive. He never allowed his passion to die, despite the fact. And even saying, if he has turned the wheel of the clock, he could have started earlier than that now, so that it can be a more formidable developer now. Now, another question I want to ask. Now, there's a buzz of AI. What can you describe, or your own view, what AI would do to the world today? And that's second to
Okay,
my
so
last question before we go into the last question.
so AI. What is AI first
Yes.
of all? AI is artificial intelligence. How we
Okay.
are doing how so this one is very interesting because of these days you see that people are saying AI is going to take over our business. AI is this, AI is bad, AI is evil, this and that. Well, let me just shock all of you. It's a lie. Fine. AI is not even going to take over your business or anything. AI is not bad, AI is not evil. AI has already come and it has come to stay, it's not going anywhere. So we people should just learn how to live with it. So I don't know why people are saying AI is going to take, it's not taking over your job. So for me, the idea of AI is that we humans sometimes we might be working on something and you start overthinking and stuff like that. So me, what I feel is that the main reason why AI was brought, why they created it, why they even thought of it was that okay, human beings are already trying to release to make their work like easy, like to make them efficient, to make them to be effective. But AI is now transforming every sector. Is it in entertainment, is it in sport, is it in business, whatsoever, education sef, healthcare, finance, AI is there. So why I think they brought the idea of AI is for assistance. It's not there to take your job or whatsoever. For example now, there's this for example now let's use ChatGPT. ChatGPT for example. ChatGPT is there to help you with so whatsoever. You can tell it that it should help you write, like it should give you a format of a letter. If you don't know anything, like you need knowledge, you can go to ChatGPT. It will help you. So I see AI as an assistance. It's not there to take over your job. It's just to make things work easy, like efficient, like just free and fast. That's why I see it was that's what I see AI there for. So AI is just there to assist. It's an assistance. And also another thing I want to say about AI is that yes, remember in those days where there was nothing like technology, even presently before creation of AI, things were not actually fast. For example, your boss in the office might tell you to do one or two things, and maybe you don't have experience in that stuff, or you're finding it difficult to do it. Now that there's AI, it has made it easier and faster. It's all you have to do is just if something you have to copy and paste, just copy paste it, tell the AI how you want, like how exactly you want it to put it for you, and yes, it brings it out for you as that. Another way it has helped in this world is that it has helped us to be efficient. It has been efficient and more innovative. AI has made our work, like our workflow, very easy, very efficient. We do things on time. It has helped us manage our time. It has helped us to just instead, for example now, something that will take you like let's say like 5 or 10 minutes to do, with the help of AI, highest let me say highest 2 minutes or even in seconds, it has already helped you out already. So that is the positive part of yes AI, and I know it also has its negative part as well. Like now we are seeing now from that one, I hear news that AI is AI is already taking well taking over some things. I think I saw one news one time like that, that they said that AI they told the AI to shut down, and I think it took the person to court or whatsoever that it has right and stuff like that. I don't know what's going on with them, but all I know is that I hope they fix that. So apart from those parts, AI is a game changer in this world. There's nothing I don't know, but for me, there are some things that I can't do with AI because of as a web developer. You want to tell me that your head can carry all the codes? That means you're whining me. You are not, that means you're trying to tell me that a computer, if your head can carry all the codes from HTML, Java, everything, you are trying to tell me that your head can carry it, is a lie. There's no how you not forget something. That's why AI is there to help us, like to assist us. If you forget to do so and so, just go there, type it, brings it out for you, you'll be able to come. Me in my own field, you are telling me that you cannot use AI. So if you don't like, you will never use AI. All I will just tell you is sorry, because of
Mm.
your clients. Because your client has a particular time set for you to deliver, and you are there. There's AI, you say you don't want to use it. You are there wasting your time, racking your brain, instead of you to just use the AI there to assist you and you make your
So,
job like make your you get you whatever you want in how long you fast and you
yeah.
submit to your clients and he pays you your money and stuff. So
Mm.
that's
So
just it. It's a game changer
we
in the way
about
you live and
yeah
work.
as about to be winding down because our usual time is from 5:15 to 6:45 to 7 o'clock every last Saturday. But we had some program management on the platform. We could not come up earlier, and we are just going to use an hour. So, last question for you before we call it a day is what advice in next 2 minutes will you advise someone trying to go into IT? Can you just advise
Yeah.
anybody in your age level that wants to go to IT? What do you think he should do?
Okay, so what I'll tell those of you out there, sorry that I can't see my face, there's no light here and stuff like that. So, in our country now, Nigeria. So the advice I would
Mhm.
give those of you out there my age or yes, or my age or even older than me that are listening to me is that well, now it's not still late. There are still many opportunities in the IT world. It's not late. Like there's always time to start if you are consistent and effective. There's always time to like it's not late now. But those of you that are my age or not or how will I put it, or younger than me, well, it's the advice for everyone. I'll just say that I should start early. That is very important. You start early. Don't start like secondary school sef is not even still late. Like after secondary school is not even still late. It's still early though. Like it's still early though, but start earlier than me if possible sef when you are still in junior school. It's still okay. Just start early. That's one. Two, be curious. You have access to the internet. Instead of you wasting your time scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, whatsoever, you can just go to YouTube, explore the tech world. There are so many places. We have Microsoft Azure, we have cyber security, we have web development, we have DevOps, we have data analysts. So many areas to venture into. So be curious. If you have access to the internet, go to the web, be curious of things, how they build these websites, how they do like how this website come to life, how they track people, how the FBI does this and that. Be curious. Another thing is that it's except if I don't even know how to explain it, but never stop learning. We keep learning
Mm.
till we die. No human being is perfect. Never stop learning. That is one thing. Once you stop learning, just know that you are finished. Because of keep learning, more knowledge is coming like that. Except you want to be okay. For example, just use this. For example, now, if those people
I
there,
don't want to cut
like
you. We have
for example now, if those people there were like, okay, oh, let's not what do they call it? Those people were like, okay, oh, let's not how will I explain this? Let's not if they were not creative or innovative, would have not even been in this tech world now like this. Would have not been in this tech world at all. If they did not keep learning, they did not keep making discoveries, if they were not curious, we would have not stopped, we would have not seen all these computers and stuff. So that's never stop learning is very important. Never stop learning is very important. So I'll just rush the rest. The others are take advantage of free resources. The resources you have, is it laptop, even if you don't have a laptop, you have a phone, go to YouTube, watch. There are the yes, I think these days now they have apps that can learn HTML from CSS, JavaScript, and so on and so forth. Take advantage of these free resources. Try as much as possible to get online certifications. Yes, it's very that one is very important. You can add that to your CV, your resume, and stuff like that. If you acquired so many, especially for the ones that have online certifications o, not the ones that you do now, no result for it and stuff like that. Sorry o, I advise that you look for the ones that online certifications that oh, you can add this to your CV for job interviews and stuff like that. And try as much as possible to have like work on real life projects and stuff like that. Work on real life projects with some group of people and stuff. Then another thing I'll say is surround yourself with people who inspire you. Also important. People that you have like minds with. Surround yourself with them. And also don't be afraid to fail because failure is part of learning. If like for example now say Albert Einstein or the person that invented light, he failed like how many times? Up to like 1 million times before he even got the light bulb. So failure is part of the success story. It's not just you wake up one time and oh, I'm successful. You would have gone through trial and errors, you would have failed sometimes, but it does not end on failure. If you just it does not end on failure. Like don't be afraid to fail. If you fail, keep on pushing, keep on going. Failure just I like with failure is just teaches us that oh, okay, I've failed. What did I do wrong that caused me to fail? So it's just like Albert Einstein now, he kept failing and failing and he failed the first time. Okay, he made corrections, he failed again. So he kept on until finally he got the light bulb that all of us now are enjoying. We are not in darkness. We can, because of the light bulb he invented, we can see where we are going to and stuff like that. So failure is don't be afraid to fail. That's just all I have to be afraid to fail because it's also part of learning. Thank you.
Thank you, Ikechukwu. And what just reiterate what he said. One, don't be afraid to fail. Launch out. Use limited resource you have. And there is one great resource that is very, very free. Microsoft Learn. Just go to Microsoft Learn. There is a lot of resource with ready, talk about practical, ready-made lab that you can run through and get yourself and your hand dirty. We're going to close the curtain this episode, and next month will be better because we are going to start by 5 p.m. and we have enough time to talk. However, I want to thank Ikechukwu for sharing his thoughts, his story with us. We appreciate you.
Pleasure is all
And
mine.
yeah, and we also advise another way you can get yourself on board, which Ikechukwu didn't mention, was user group. He was able to join some user group in the past. He got inspired by that, and that's where the connection and is still going on with that. So thank you, and we see you next month.
Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm David Okeode, physical instructor at Kavis Cloud, 4 times Microsoft MVP, and author of multiple books on cloud security. I would like to speak with you about our courses at Kavis Cloud. First, we are cloud security focused. We maintain an unbiased stance towards vendors, and we cut through all the typical marketing jargon in many trainings out there. We help you to understand things as they really are. The second thing that's unique about our courses is that we are multi-cloud focused. Our multi-cloud security courses covers the top 3 public cloud platforms out there: AWS, Azure, and GCP. Our instructors are not just trainers, they are seasoned professionals with real-world experience. The third reason is that our training modules are designed to provide practical hands-on experience. Our courses are packed full of hands-on labs that you find engaging and interesting. And finally, our prices are the best out there. I encourage you to check out our upcoming courses on our website and also testimonials from our students. See you soon at www.kaviscloud.com.
You have a learning goal, and we have just one job to help you achieve it and deliver at your convenience. Learning right starts with us at Ashem Academy. We are a learning institute in partnership with professional industry bodies like Microsoft, PECB, Pearsonville, and PSI, delivering quality training, ensuring your certification path in respective industries. ASHEM Academy has training specialists with extensive consulting experience as well as the expertise to address your specific needs and preferences. Our goal is to deliver training that maximizes return on people and infrastructure investments. We define success as having the right resources to skill you up to help you meet your desired goals. Our job at ASHEM Academy is to empower you to be successful at every stage of the learning journey, from training to certification to establishing professional credibility. As a certified learning partner and authorized testing center, our facility has proven to be one of the best in the country as we get to reach the needs of all ages, young, middle-aged, and those in the advancing years, making learning simple and affordable. We care about your skill development, and without breaking the bank, we present you with great opportunities to showcase your competency and expertise in your area of specialty, aiding career advancement or personal goals tracking. Let's help you bridge that learning gap. All you have to do is take the next step to enroll in our courses today with prices that are easy on your wallets. Request access to our training calendar by emailing training@ashem.com, and you can also get the most of your learning investments by checking out our promotional offers here. offers.ashem.com/ms learning. You can call 0704-636-7151 or call 0704-576-9927. You can visit our head office at number 9 Ibikunle Street off Abad Macaulay Way, Yaba, Lagos State.
ọmọ ọba ni kò ṣẹrú. ó wá sáyé ọmọ ọba ni kò ṣẹrú. ó wá sáyé kò ṣẹwọ́n.
ó yá akéde mo fẹ́ délé bàbá tó bí lọ́mọ.
ọmọ ọba ni kò
bàbá
ṣẹrú.
àgbà ògbànigbà ní ojú àná ó ṣe gbámú. òsán gírí lágírí ọ̀làgírí kàkà.